Hey everybody, back with another video. So my last two videos was just doing practice, but I found this website, Casting Call Club, and they have a lot of different auditions on there, actually quite a few. Like, I think with my search filters being male and all that stuff, I have access to 500 plus different auditions. So I thought, might as well. It's still practice, right? So I'm still practicing, but now I'm actually sending out auditions at the same time. So we'll see how it goes. I've done two so far. I recorded one, didn't record the other one. But now I'm just like, hey, I'll just do this as my videos and just send out daily submissions. So here we are. But yeah, so I have two that I'm going to do. They're a little different from each other. One is more of a narration for a mystery podcast, which would be really cool. That would be fun to do because I love mysteries. I've always been a big fan of like detective stories and stuff. And this is supposed to be like similar. One of the directions in the listing for the audition was that you sound like the guy from Forensic Files. Now, don't think I've ever watched Forensic Files, so hopefully whoever is doing the audition doesn't see this and get upset that I've never seen a forensic file. But I do like mysteries, so there's that. But yeah, the guy, what was his name? Let me go. I'm just going to go pop in real quick and I'm going to find it, okay? So yeah, the direction that they give in the listing for the role is deep, resonant, and authoritative tone, heavily inspired by Peter Thomas, the narrator of Forensic Files. So I've never watched Forensic Files, but they left a little link here to one of the episodes, and I listened to it for a little bit. And yeah, I think I can do it. But there's also already 86 submissions, so that's the one thing I've already submitted two. I'm waiting to hear back on one, but there's like over 100 submissions on that one, so I don't know. And then the other one that I just did it like last night, and the guy that created the project must have got up this morning and reviewed some of them and reviewed mine, and he dismissed it. So didn't call for that one, but that's okay. It would have been cool. It was for like a puzzle video game, which would have been cool. But, that's something, either I learned that early or I learn, I endure a lot of disappointment. And so I think I'm just going to learn that early and just realize, all right, well, moving on. So this one is for this mystery podcast called Out of Sequence. Out of Sequence is an original mystery thriller podcast projected to be released in late 2026 or early 2027. We're seeking voice actors. The 911 operator they have, which I guess I could do that one too. Might as well just submit both of them. But I was more interested in the narrator. I think it's just, I don't know if it's for the entire show or how the show is, how it's like structured. But this, I think, says just for the trailer. The listing says that I think it's just for the trailer. So either way, though, it'd be cool to do it. So I'm just going to watch this YouTube video real quick just to get reminded. Okay. Yeah. It's a little like, there we go. All right. So I'm going to do this one. And yeah, here we go. Same process that I've been doing in the last two videos. Do some vocal warm-ups. One thing I've been doing, which I'm going to do now real quick might just cut it out, but is just a breathing exercise. And I'm going to cut it out. I'll leave it in initially, but I'll cut out most of it because it's going to be kind of boring just watching me breathe. But that kind of helps with breath control and yeah, it helps me focus on using my diaphragm and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that now. So it's just 4 seconds in through the nose, hold it for 7 seconds, and then 5 seconds out through the mouth. That's all it is. Just do it a couple times. Just kind of, it also helps with anxiety and stuff, like helps slow down your heart rate. Especially for this read, I feel like would be good because it's supposed to be like I can just read it real quick right now. On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses, no forced entry, no clear motive. But investigators would soon learn that every detail mattered, because in this case, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. So I feel like having a little bit more like calm, collected, it's probably good. Whereas the next one, I think, the next one is for a YouTube show. So it's going to be a little bit more energetic. So I'm going to channel my inner Aleph. That's my nephew. Because he's a white hat hacker, and he is very into. He loves Roblox and he loves games like that, and he gets very excited about games and stuff, which is always fun to see him get excited about things. And this is for you gaming YouTube channel. It's I think it's for translating. I don't know what YouTube channel it is for specifically, but some of the lines are like, hey gang, today we're going to be playing Roblox, and stuff like that. So, Aleph, hi, buddy, love you, dude. Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to do my breathing exercises to get ready for this one. So, here we go. Okay. All right, I'm just going to slate it real quick, and then we'll do a couple takes. So this is for, what's the name again? Out of sequence. Out of sequence, narrator, take 1. On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses, no forced entry, no clear motive. But investigators would soon learn that every detail mattered, because in this case, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. Didn't feel super good about that one. I went a little too slow. I'm going to try it again. On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses, no forced entry, no clear motive. But investigators would soon learn that every detail mattered, because in this case, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. That was okay, except I didn't say truth, I said truth. So I'm going to say it again. On the surface, it was... Maybe not so. On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses, no forced entry, no clear motive. But investigators would soon learn that every detail mattered, because in this case, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses, no forced entry, no clear motive. But investigators would soon learn that every detail mattered, because in this case, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses, no forced entry, no clear motive. But investigators would soon learn that every detail mattered, because in this case, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. Excuse me. All right. That one was a little bit nerve-wracking there for a second because I felt like I was doing it pretty good, and then I felt that burp come in. I'm like, oh, gosh. Hopefully it doesn't come up while I'm in mid-line. Okay. Sometimes you get those, but I was drinking a seltzer water before, so it's my own fault. Now I'm just drinking regular water so I don't get them belches. All right, here we go again. One more time. On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses, no forced entry, no clear motive. But investigators would soon learn that every detail mattered, because in this case, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. I'll do it again. Felt that like that was a little rushed. On the surface, it was... On the surface, it was an ordinary... On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses, no forced entry, no clear motive. But investigators would soon learn that every detail mattered, because in this case, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. I kind of want a little bit more weight on constructed, especially since that's the last word in the script, and it's like I feel like there needs to be a lot of attention on constructed. Like that's like, you know, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. But not like constructed, but like constructed. Constructed. I'm going to just see if it comes out naturally, but I do want there to be more weight on that word specifically, because that's like the mystery. That's where the mystery is. On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses. Just doing another breathing exercise, just letting out all the air and just getting that diaphragm real engaged. Okay. On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses, no forced entry, no clear motive. But investigators would soon learn that every detail mattered, because in this case, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. Felt better about that one. It was carefully constructed. Like, yes, this is the key to understanding that this is what the mystery. It's all about them carefully constructing the truth, which isn't really the truth. It's just a lie. That's what, you know, in layman's terms, we call a lie. All right, so On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses, no forced entry, no clear motive. But investigators would soon learn that every detail mattered. Because in this case, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. One more time. On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses, no forced entry, no clear motive. But investigators would soon learn that every detail mattered. Because in this case, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. One more time. I felt like that I put too much weight that time on constructed. On the surface, it was an ordinary disappearance. No witnesses, no forced entry, no clear motive. But investigators would soon learn that every detail mattered. Because in this case, the truth wasn't just hidden, it was carefully constructed. All right, I feel like I got a couple good ones in there. I'll have to sift through those when I get to the editing phase. And since I'm already on this page, I'll just do the 9/11 operator here. And calm, controlled, and empathetic. That's the tone. This role has a total of 5 lines. Simulated 9/11. 911, what's your emergency? Calmed, control, and empathetic. 911, what is the address of your emergency? Hello? Can you hear me? If you can speak, try to make a noise. 911, what is the address of your emergency? Hello? Can you hear me? If you can speak, try to make a noise. 911, what is the address of your emergency? Hello? Can you hear me? If you can speak, try to make a noise. Okay, I don't have a clear location. Dispatching units to the area now, please. It says please, but the line, it's just PLEA with a dash, and then it says the line cuts out. That's why. If you hear that the first time, you're like, oh, did he mess up? Or no, it's part of the script this time. It actually says intentionally, mess up here. No, but here we go. Okay, I don't have a clear location. Dispatching units to the area now. Please. Okay, I don't have a clear location, but dispatching units to the area now. Please. Okay, I don't have a clear location, but dispatching units to the area now, please. Okay, and then. Oh, they put it in a separate line. That's kind of funny. I'll just do this. So there's another line. They separated it into 2 lines. I don't know why they did that, but there's a separate line where there's a sigh, and then I say caller disconnected. So I'll just do that on its own, but then I'm going to do the whole thing together. Yeah. No, too much. Caller disconnected. Caller disconnected. Okay. Now I'll just do it as one line. Okay, I don't have a clear location. Dispatching units to the area now, please. Caller disconnected. Okay, I don't have a clear location. Dispatching units to the area now, please. Caller disconnected. One more time. Okay, I don't have a clear location. Okay, I don't have a clear location, but dispatching... Okay, I don't have a clear location, but dispatching units to the area now. Please... Caller disconnected. I want to try that one more time. Okay, I don't have a clear location. I'm getting these little peaks sometimes. I don't know if it's my... But occasionally I'll get these little clunk in my recording equipment. But okay, I don't have a clear location. Dispatching units to the air... Ah, man. Dispatching. Okay, I don't have a... No laugh. Okay, I don't have a clear location. Dispatching units to the area now, please. Caller disconnected. All right, so that's that one. I feel like I got a couple good takes maybe there. We'll have to try. So now we're going for a little bit different tone here because it's a YouTube. So again, channeling my inner nephew here. Here we go. Oh, I noticed I didn't do the finger thing, did I? Oh well. I'll do it this time, just for the sake of, doing it. Guys, today we're doing something special. We're playing Roblox. I'm so excited for this video as you've been asking me to do it for a long time. What is happening? What in the world are you doing, bruh? Oh, whoa. Did you just fart? Ew. Gross. Okay. Here we go. Guys, I got to get back a little bit. Guys, today we're doing something special. We're playing Roblox. I'm so excited for this video as you've been asking me to do it for a long time. Let's do it again. Guys, today we're doing something special. We're playing Roblox. I'm so excited for this video as you've been asking me to do it for a long time. One more time. Guys, today we're doing something special. We're playing Roblox. I'm so excited for this video as you've been asking me to do it for a long time. Okay, now it's a reaction. What is happening? What in the world are you doing, bruh? Hey, bruh. All right. What is happening? What in the world are you doing, bruh? What is happening? What in the world are you doing? Bruh! Okay, that's that line. Oh, whoa. Did you just fart? Ew. Gross. Whoa. Did you just fart? Ew. Gross. Ew. Gross! What is happening? What is happening right now? All right. I think that's good. I feel like that's pretty good energy. I mean, if you've ever watched any of these YouTuber gamer guys, that's exactly how it is. Bro, whoa, dude. Oh man, bro, come on. Yeah. All right. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Should be around 25 minutes to 30 minutes. So shorter. They keep getting shorter because I'm trying to be a little bit more efficient here. And I only did 2 scripts this time, but yeah. So anyways, a little bit higher energy at the end. Usually you try to tackle that at the beginning and then slow it down, but I'll just do it the reverse, I guess. Anyways, thank you for showing up and watching again. Appreciate it. If you don't mind hitting like and subscribe, that would be cool. But if not, just happy that you were here. If you made it to the end of the video, happy you watched the whole thing. I appreciate it. And yeah, if this helped you or if you just got some entertainment from me, just acting like a YouTuber there, then awesome. Whatever, whatever you get out of it, I'm happy to be making these. And yeah, so with that said, I'm gonna go edit these now and send them off, and we'll see what happens. But anyways, all the best and God bless. Peace.